Hello everyone, it is Susan here and welcome to my channel, Susan Hiles Art. So today is my crafty chit chat and slow stitching video and we're going to work on the next block. So I think this is what I'm going to do. So let me explain first. Okay, so these are my 3.5-inch squares, and what I thought I was going to do was have these two pages together. That's what I thought. But I think I changed my mind on that. So I think next to, I got stuff all over the place here, next to this one, and this isn't pinned down or anything, so everything's moving around. I think I want to have this one. I think that these will look good together. Yep, so I think I'm going to have those together. And then next to this one, we're going to have this. So I think that those will look pretty together. I'm good with that. So knowing that, where did this come from? I have no idea where this came from. Okay, well. So this is going to be my last page. And yeah, so at any point now, this actually is the wrong way. It goes like that. So at any point, I can sew this extra piece in between the two to be able to sew the whole journal together. Which way did I have this? Did I have it this way? Or did I have it this way? Does anybody know? Okay, no, it had to be this way because the lace went on the outside. That's right. So this is gonna go, yep, that's right. Okay, so perfect. All right. Okay. Trying to get my head together here. Yeah, it's a beautiful day out today. I've already been out in my garden, and I think I can take this off. And yeah, I harvested a bunch of zinnia flowers so that they can, they're cut and come again, meaning you cut them and then more will grow back. So, yep, so I'm trying to do that on occasion, and it does work. So, whoopsie daisy. So what I decided to do on this block was, oh, this is crooked. Okay. Was to use this little piece of fabric under here that I had just sitting in my little bin. It's just a little, it's blue with a little bit of flowers. I have this piece of denim. I wanted to use denim. I had this strip in my stash and I thought it looked cute there. So I'm going to put that there. And over here, I have this pretty lace that I hand dyed a while back, but I have this little piece here too. So I'm going to put this on first. And then this. All right, so I think that that is looking like the way I want it to. And then this is going to go here. And then that will be that block. So we're going to go ahead and sew this. I thought using this color thread would be fine. It's the same color that I used on here. And I like it. I think it's pretty. So I'm going to use it. I could use blue, right? Should I use blue? Or should I use this? Oh gosh, here we go. See, I thought it was going to be easy. Well, I have this blue, which I think is not really the right color. I have a lighter blue. I have this blue, which is kind of in between those two. I have this one. I have a lot that get into like the teal. Oh, this is a navy blue. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, maybe navy blue. So these are the blues that I have, and then of course this other color. Well, if I want it to stick out, right, to be very noticeable, I would select this. This is super pretty. I must say, this is super pretty too. Where this, you're not going to notice as much. And not that that's bad. Oh, I can't decide. I think I like these three the most. I'll put the other ones away. Oh, man. Okay, I'm going to put this away. I don't think I want this one. So in between these two. Like this one goes with the dark blue, and then this one goes with the light blue. I can't decide. I'm going to go with the light blue because it's going to show up more. So I think I'm just going to do that. Now, if that was my hardest decision of the day, that's good, right? Oh my gosh. All right, here we go. See how easy it was to find that end? Last week we had a little bit more difficult time finding it. And let's go ahead. I don't know what I would do without this little doohickey to thread my needles. I just love it. I couldn't do it without it, honestly. All right. So this is kind of cool. So last week we used a brand new spool of thread, and this week we are going to use a brand new spool as well. My voice is doing weird things. That's okay. My voice usually does. It usually does. I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do just a couple cross stitches on this little piece right here. Let me see, I can probably zoom in just a little bit. And then this way it just gives it just a tad more interest. Of course, I can't really see anything because the end of the pin is like in my way. Oh my goodness. All right. And then we'll do just one more. And I think that that will be good to hold that piece on. It's little. All right. So what's new? What's new? Well, I'm continuing on trying to eat low carb. Any pointers anyone can give me, I appreciate very much. I'm doing good. I'm not stressing out over it. I'm not, I don't know. I'm just still getting into the groove of it. So, yeah, oh, look at this little piece. Oh, I'm going to see if I can add this on here somewhere. That'd be fun. Look at that. Look at that. I love it. I think that's going to end up going there. I just found that sitting over here on my desk. I had no idea where this came from. All right, so yeah, so I am sticking to low carb, but I'm still learning what is, like what foods are better. Like as far as fruit, you think that fruit is good, and it isn't necessarily good when you're on a low carb diet. Not that it's bad, but like blackberries, strawberries, and raspberries are the lowest. And like I've been eating kiwi, and now I know that kiwi is like double the carbs as the berries I just mentioned. Not that it's a lot, it's like 12 carbs per kiwi, or 10 or 12, around there. And so I'm learning, but I bought some kiwi and I'm going to eat it because, oh, look, I went over the edge. See that stitch right there? Yeah, I did it wrong. And I'm leaving it. So yeah, so I'm learning that. And what's really cool is meats and fish, from what I've seen so far, don't have any carbs. So that's good. Of course, certain nuts are good for you. And did you know that a peanut is not a nut? It's a legume, which is a bean. Yeah, pretty cool, right? I am learning all sorts of stuff. So I think I'll go around this piece right here first. So yeah, so there's that whole thing. I'm literally learning tons about food. And all I do is I go online and, I watch some videos, and I pull up, like there's charts of that you can just pull up, you can search for them, that tell you the different carb grams for fruits and vegetables. And so it's pretty easy to find the information. So thank goodness for that. And I'm not being hard on myself. I'm learning little by little. So like the amount of carbs that I'm eating right now is a lot less than it was 2 weeks ago. I can tell you that, because I haven't had any breads. I basically stopped eating raw sugar. All these things are falling off. I'm just going to take them off, and then I'll sew them on. And yeah, so I've definitely changed the way, where do I want to sew this? Well, I'm just going to start. And so anyway, yeah, so, because I'm trying to do it where it's not like I want to feel like I'm on a diet, which I don't want to feel that way at all. I just want to learn a different way of eating. And, and from that, if you lose weight, that's a good thing, right? So, and then there's like a period of fasting every day. So, believe it or not, I usually eat my dinner like at 7 p.m., around there, 6, 7, sometimes 7:30, depending. But then I don't eat again until lunch the next day. So that's kind of my fast, is after I eat dinner through to 12, 1 o'clock the next day. And then I have yogurt, which just plain yogurt, but I'll put some berries in it. and that's what I'll have around lunchtime. And then, but I almost count that as my breakfast. So I don't know if I'm doing this part of it correct or not. So like my breakfast is like at noon. And then my lunch is around 3 or 4, and then dinner around 7. So it's condensed for sure. And but I'm eating. So then, like, I have a salad, a nice salad. I actually boiled eggs, I think maybe for the first time in my life. Yes, 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 yes. Probably not the first time. I'm going to take that back, because I remember when my kids were little, I used to boil eggs for Easter to make, the color Easter eggs, to dye them. But I'm sure I didn't do it as well as I do now, because I watched a couple videos. Yes, I had to watch videos on how to boil eggs. And I found one that's super cool, and I did it, and it worked, which makes it easy to peel the shell, and that the yolk does not turn gray. So yeah, so anyway, because those are also no carb, so that's good, right? So I can put 1 or 2 in a salad, and add some, I could even put like chicken or any kind of meat in a salad. Of course, you have your tomatoes. Cucumbers, believe it or not, are a little high in carbs compared to other vegetables, which I was surprised. But yeah, so that's like one of my meals is something like that. And then the other one, the last meal, and sometimes I switch it up. Sometimes I can have the bigger meal in the afternoon, like at 4 o'clock. Sometimes I'll have it at night at like 7 o'clock. But that's more where I will have a piece of protein, like salmon I've been eating, or any kind of steak or pork chop or chicken. Yeah, so it's been, and that fills me up. And then with that meal, I'll have steamed vegetables, or sometimes cooked in the oven with like salt and pepper, onion salt on it, that kind of thing. You have to watch the carbs, and like I said, that's for the most part easy enough to do. Just do a search on the internet and you'll find out. So yep, so little by little, learning, like if I'm going to eat low carbs, there's like a lot to learn. Not a lot, but I'm doing it over a few weeks, like the learning part of it. So that was cool. So I did those little X's. So that looks cute. And then I have these 2 bottom pieces. So I have that beautiful navy lace on top of this piece of fabric. And I think I'm just going to do 1 stitch down the middle. So this way you're going to be able to see this color thread. So that'll be cool. That's a fun, this was a fun to sew, something a little different. Yeah, so that's my scoop with that. And as far as what I've been drinking, I mean, I love milk. I love milk, but there's carbs in milk. So even when I have my tea, I do have tea in the morning. I have 2 cups of tea. And I do use honey, which has carbs, but at least it's not white flour or white sugar. So I use the honey and I put a little bit of milk. So the honey and the milk both have carbs, so I have to count those. So for 2 cups of the tea a day is, I think, 24 carbs in total, something like that. So I actually keep track. I do write down, for the most part, you know, the carbs. Like a lot of it, like sometimes I can just do it in my head. Like I know where I'm at during the day. I know if I'm getting up to, like, I don't want to go over 125 carbs a day right now, starting out. And, you know, that will probably reduce over time. But for now, like I say, I'm not trying to, you know, I want this to be a long, a long change of life, right? I don't want to just do it and then not be able to maintain it. So, yeah. So I don't know. I don't know what made me just like really go on a tangent with that conversation, but there you go. All right. So I have to sew that and that. So the right way to put this on would really be that way, but I like it this way because it's messier. And something like that. Like, so I want that to stick up. So I'm going to see if I can use the end of this thread we were just using. And then we'll sew the flower down. Because what I want to do, this is not long at all, this piece of thread, but I think I can do it. Because all I want to do is, oh, that looks cute too. That looks cute too. But I think I like it this way. Yeah. I just want it to be sewn down just in the middle so that the rest of it can stick up. So I'm just going to do a couple stitches right in the middle. And then that will hold that piece down. That's plenty. Oops, oops. Uh-oh. Where's my thread? Oops, I lost it. Oh my gosh, I hope I can do it with this. It's gonna be tight, but I think I can. So now, yep, I'm good. I am good. That was good. I always feel good when I get to do something like that because I feel like I didn't waste any thread. Okay, so that's that. And so that sewed that little piece down. So see this flower, how it has, it's kind of like flatter right here than up here. So I kind of want it like this. So let's see. Yep, I think just like that. Or like that. I think I like it down, actually, like that. Okay, so what color thread? Well, I have this color already on a needle. So that's what I'm going to use. And I'm going to make this super easy because that is how I roll. Easy is the way to do it. I'm trying to find the middle of the flower, which is right about here. I don't have to have the exact middle, but something close. And then I'm just going to put a couple stitches in. Maybe I'll put a couple more around the edges. I don't know. Let me see. Let me see. Let me get this down. Like, I don't even care that you can see or not see this thread. I just want to get the flower sewn down. Okay, you know, I am going to sew down the edges just in a few different spots. So I'm going to come up under here. And I'll do a stitch here. Oh, and I don't know if you guys watch my garden videos, which I put them out once or twice a month. And I share the marshmallow plant with you. So the marshmallow plant is a white flower and it's gorgeous. Well, it just started flowering today. So I think what I'll do is I'll either put a short little vid of it here, a short little video, or a picture so you can see my beautiful, beautiful marshmallow flowers. And they're about, I don't know, 4 feet tall. They're really tall. And the inside of the flower is not big. It's maybe the size of a quarter. But the inside of it, oh my gosh, it's purple and pink. It's beautiful. All right, we're just about done. So tell me, everybody, what are you stitching these days? Have you started anything new? Are you working on the Roxy Journal of Stitchery project? What are you guys working on? Let me know. All right, there we go. And, oh, I love it. Look at that. Oh my gosh, it's cute. Cute, cute. What do you guys think? Like, look at that. And that was just like I said, just like laying on my desk. And I think that that's like a perfect little accent. This is sticking up. Well, I can just leave it sticking up because there's more than that sticking up on it. Cute, right? So that, like I said, this is going to go on this side here of this flower or this block. Cute. I like it very much. So let me know what you think. Let me know if you have any questions. And next week, next Monday, we will sew this last block and maybe finish up the whole album, but probably not. I'll probably need 2 more Mondays to finish this off. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for being here, and have a wonderfully blessed week. Bye-bye, everybody.